Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Full Court Press with your host, Driz. Coming at you with week 2 of the NFL. We're going to start off with Thursday's game with Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That game right there showed a lot about Cam Newton. Everybody's saying, is he going to be here? Is he going to be here? I'm looking at it as though Cam is trying his best to change up his game. He's hurt, mind you. Shoulder, foot, whatever else they said is not wrong with him. Coach put that out there with the press game, that it wasn't because of this and it wasn't because of that. We all know you don't use Cam with his abilities, it's not going to work out good for the Carolina Panthers. You got McCaffrey. He's doing everything he can. Right now, they consider him the best player on the team. We see that. Fourth down, get a ball to him. Cam not even in the play, really. You can't give Superman the ball to go get you 1 yard. You got a problem. You're starting off 0-2 to start this season. I can't see them getting in the playoff unless some kind of way they go on a miraculous run to finish out this season. Other than that, I don't see them going. I don't put Cam at number 3 in his division. I put him at 4th. Jameis Winston just showed that until further notice, he's my number 3 in that division. If he can cut down on the turnovers, okay, he can be what everybody thought he was going to be coming out of Florida State. He had those same turnover problems there, but he had that defense that could make up for those turnovers. If he can get this right, he got Bruce Arians coming out there as that quarterback coach. He's going to get it in for him. We'll see. But Cam, I just think he's starting to decline unless he can get back to doing what he do best. Maybe Rivera and the offensive coordinator get together and get things in there that he's comfortable with running. Stephen A. Smith already done put it out there. I totally agree with him. His accuracy always been a problem. People don't want to say that because that's Cam. That's Superman. He's going to go out there, he's going to get the thing done. This ain't happening now. He got to go back to doing what he do. Then you can throw those little deep balls out there. But right now, he's underthrowing receivers. He's overthrowing receivers. Sometimes the ball ain't even in a 3-yard radius of the receiver with separation. This is with open receivers that he can't hit. So I'm going to leave it where, Cam, the Panthers, get ready. All y'all fans, keep pounding. But, if they don't keep pounding for the rest of this season, right now it's already done. So they lost that game and had plenty of chances to win it. So we'll see what that looked like coming down the line, because right now that division is solely belonging to the Saints. I don't see no competition in coming in trying to take that from them. So we'll give that to them with the Saints. Speaking of the Saints, they're going up against them Rams. NFC Championship rematch. Some want to look at this as a big game. Some will look at it as nothing. You got the refs in play, the no call last year, changing of the rules, and replaying defensive pass interference. Well, here we go. We're going to see what it looked like today when it happens. They got to play. I'm giving it to Drew Brees because he's Drew Brees. Until you can show me that he can't really be stopped out there. Everybody talking about Tom Brady and where he at with his age. Drew Brees is up there, but he can still light it up. And I know he's going to light it up. He's not the type of person that's going to put it out there that he got something to go out there and prove. But he got a chip on his shoulder about what happened. He had a chance to be in the Super Bowl against his counterpart, Tom Brady. Both of them fighting Father Time like never before. Still doing their thing, putting up those good numbers. But I'm looking for Drew Brees to go out there and put on a show. Now I know that this is football. It's team sport. Got a lot of things got to happen for it to go their way. But the Saints and Rams split down the middle since Jared Goff been there. I give it to him. Todd Gurley is not Todd Gurley. Yeah, he had his little spurts of runs. I just don't see that he's 100% healthy. They doing it right by covering it up. They throwing a lot of different plays out there where it can't be seen, where it's not noticed. But I don't really think that he's Todd Gurley that everybody's used to seeing, that's going to take that pressure off of Jared Goff to get that ball, because, you know, everything that they do is predicated on that play action, which is getting testy. The Panthers pushed them to the limit, you know, when they played. They won by 3. Rams, Panthers, you know, I'm looking 10 or better easily. Didn't happen. Cam still didn't have a good game going back to him. Still wasn't good. So I'm looking at Drew Brees going in there, taking care of business, getting it done. Defense for the Saints, vastly improved. Great. They really moving it up. But I want to jump switch real quick, and I want to go out there with the power rankings that I got. You know, I know everybody got New England, you know, Rams, everybody mixed up in there. But I'm going to hit you with my top 5 from 1st to 5th. And I'm liking Kansas City, then New England, and those Cowboys. Let's get to that in a minute. New Orleans and Philadelphia. And that's 2 teams you got shooting from the NFC East. Eagles started off slow against them Redskins. And showed you what they could possibly be capable of doing. They didn't look good in the first half, but they got Deshaun Jackson back over there in Philly. I know he loving it. Wentz got him a true deep threat now to go out there and show what they can do with that. Wentz, he hear all the chiller chatter that's out there. He hear what's being said. Can't stay healthy. He was running for league MVP before he got injured. It can happen. It can go there. I'm not a believer. You know, he got paid. I still got to see it. He hasn't showed that he can be durable. He hasn't showed that he can be there when the team need him. I know his injuries. Can't help that when it's coming out there. But when you get them big dollars and they look at that kind of thing, they expect you to be on the field. Especially when it's time for that postseason. When you want to make that deep run, especially in the NFC, where it's stacked. NFC is becoming back to that powerhouse team. You know, New England is over there holding it down for the AFC. Now you got that up and rising Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick lighting it up Mahomes. So the AFC, they getting there. But with that Power 5 ranking that I just gave you, and I'm just going to jump and throw it in there real quick, that Dallas Cowboys team, they built from offense to defense. I mean, it's talent everywhere around that team. What will they do with it? Yet to be seen. Week 1, they lit it up. People saying because you're playing the Giants. Last I recall, Giants was an NFL team. If they can't do what they getting paid to do, and people looking at them as mediocre, and they ain't even that great, look, you suit up every Sunday. Go to practice just like everybody else. If you're that terrible, hey, that's what it is. So I think that the Cowboys, what they did in week 1 is being diminished by the Giants aren't that great. It can happen this week when they play the Redskins. Redskins not supposed to be that great, but that's what they're going to chalk it up to. Me, I really like them. That's why I got them as my number 3 in the power rankings. I don't believe that it's just a bad team they just whooping up on. This is an NFC rivalry. Probably the best with the Cowboys and the Redskins. I'm looking for them to go in there with that same type of energy, go in there and wipe the field up with those Redskins. My opinion. Everybody got his favorite team. Everybody know who they like. But when you think about the Redskins, you don't think about nobody in particular. You got Josh Norman out there somewhere. You know, I don't know where he was at when that comeback that the Eagles put on him. Don't know where he was at. You know, don't know what he was doing. Might have had some good shows, whatever. but I'm not here to look and critique every little play. I want to throw it out there. This is my first video on YouTube. Strictly opinions, just hitting y'all with it. But I want to get back to that NFC East with my game of the week. Cowboys, Redskins, 1 o'clock, Fox. This is going to be the game where Dax hopefully is ignoring all of the talks about his contract. Leave it alone. Let that go. Go out there, focus on that game. Show why you're supposed to reset this quarterback market with those big dollars. You earned it. You worked for it. You're durable. You've been in every start that you was eligible to play. I'm listening. I hear a lot of the big names out there picking y'all to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. I'm on board with that. But you got this Stephen A in my ear, and I'm hearing it out there, that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Discipline. Where is it? Show the discipline. Go from week 1, week 2, 1 week at a time. Push, push, push. That game is the game of the week because it's a lot of people that's expecting for the Cowboys to have a letdown. Or better yet, this can be a trap game. One that can hurt the Cowboys because this is an NFC team that they're playing. They're on the road. And they just had the great outing in week 1. His numbers match up with Gurley. They match up with Wentz. They match up with Russell. Pay that man his money. Let him get his money so he can focus on getting them to where everybody placed them, in that Super Bowl. Represent the NFC. Go in there and do what you got to do. They got big games coming up on this schedule. One being the Patriots, which I'm waiting for that. I would love to see that game to see just how they really fare. Just to see. But for my game of the week, picking the Cowboys to win by 10. Y'all can pick the scores. Y'all can do that. I'm just giving them a 10-point advantage right now. That's where I see them at. And I'm only putting it that small because it's a rival game. And it's probably the Cowboys' biggest rival. Over the Redskins going to come play hard. They feel like all of the talk with the Cowboys, they coming for you. They gunning for you. They're going to be playing hard. They play you hard anyway, no matter when they built, not built, whatever. You got that middle where that line is not the same on defense. It's not as stout as it used to be. So I'm looking for the Cowboys to go in there and handle that business and get it right. Now, I want to jump over to Aaron Rodgers, and I'm going to leave it like that. That bad man that they say, he hasn't been that bad man in quite some time. People won't say it, but I'm a fan, so I can say it. As far as I can tell, as far as I can see, as far as I'm concerned, Aaron Rodgers has a lot to show for him to be that bad man that he is accustomed to being. Right now, he's just good. That's how I see it. He got a new coach. He still has his flexibility out there to call them audibles. He struggled against the Bears. Didn't look that great. Now he's going up against them Vikings and that defense. Now, we'll see. This is Aaron Rodgers. We'll see what the game plan is, see how it go. But we're going to leave it to that. And I'm not even going to say who I believe is going to win that game. I'll leave that up to y'all. But I'm going to run down just a couple of teams I look for. Be careful for the upset. I want to get to them Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cincinnati could have easily won that game last week. Pittsburgh had no chance of winning. So they're home. Seattle's coming in. Russell Wilson, phenomenal. Love him. But I'm looking for Pittsburgh to make a little stance to get themselves back on track. This is the second roll with AB gone, Le'Veon gone, Juju number 1, Big Ben, you the man again. You played like trash last week. Just an opinion. You played like trash. So I'm looking for him to come out, do a little bit of redemption in this game right here, get things back on track. don't win this, you can cancel it in the AFC, because I really believe that the Ravens is going to take that division. You know, that sophomore they got back there, then I added Mark Ingram. They got this little freshman coming straight out of college, Hollywood, as they like to call him. I see him running up them numbers, just like he did against that lowly Dolphins team. I'm looking for him to do it again against this rookie quarterback that's coming out, Kyler Murray. I expect him to do some good things, but I just think with that defense and that offense combined, Lamar Jackson's still a show. Get that win. So I'm looking for Pittsburgh to go in there and beat Seattle. I'm looking for the Patriots just to have a good practice game in week 2. You know, probably get they started some nice rest. Then again, they might want to run it up. You know, they saw what the Ravens did to them last week. So it's possible to go anyway. But I'm going to leave this full court press on the Cleveland Browns and the Jets. The Browns, Titans showed y'all. Win first, add it with the hype, then we can talk. Right now, star-studded team. Defense always been where you had to show when you gel how good you're going to be. Titans show right now is not there yet. So get about 2 wins under your belt. Good wins, maybe on the streak. Because right now you got Odell in the watch. Odell, just put the watch up. Go up there and play. Get a win. You got the Jets. Sam Darnold's out. You know, probably wasn't getting those immunizations like it's supposed to. Who knows? I don't know. But he's out. You can't get this win right here, and everybody will be talking about the Browns of old. I don't care about Baker being on there. Odell. You got Jarvis Landry still there. Njoku. It don't mean nothing with all the names if you just coming close. A lot of Cleveland teams came close and had 2 and whatever records. It's just not going to be. You just going to win by your name. Go out there, put them pads on, get that chip that you claim you got on your shoulder, and go out there and crack a couple heads out there and get a W. So I'm going to leave y'all with that, YouTube. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment. This is just the first video. I got more to come. So I'm going to leave you with that. In the game.